Thursday with Joyce on the sunny side.
I think first you just have to find out what works for you. That's the thing. You have to find out. So it's not a one. Lagos, welcome. Confessions Thursday has started in the Nigeria Info FM studios already. Welcome. We're 99.3. This is Nigeria Info. It's 34. It's 34 minutes past. Well, I was going to say 33. Okay, now it's 34.
It's 34.
Legit. Set your clock by that. 34 minutes past 12. It's a beautiful Thursday afternoon. Welcome. Confessions Thursday and then the Lords of Logic. Okay, so first of all, maybe it's even a good thing that I forgot my notes. But if I wrote the notes, I know what I wrote in my notes. Today on the Lords of Logic, I'm going to assume that all of you, besides me, think that emotions and logic can be independent in the sense that you say, let's not be you know how that thing you say where you say, oh, let's not
be logical.
Let's be logical. Let's not be emotional. Good. That's our work today on the Lords of Logic. And I've divided it into 4 because that's how broad the context is. And I think broad because I'm also seeking all the necessary aspects to bring this into comprehension, from science to biology to philosophy and to observation, experiments, like your everyday. Good. You see it. That's why it's good when you to write your own notes yourself. So it's science, biology, and what was the other one?
You said experiments?
What else? Experiments.
That's all I need to bring.
Because 4 thoughts. Lord. Okay, good. Just don't worry. I remember. You kind of get it. And experiment. No, the experiment, observation. I said, did I say experiment or observation?
You said experiment, and then you said
observation. It's more observation, like the things we see. Science, biology, philosophy. Thank you. That's why you write your note. If you want something done, do it yourself. Yeah. Philosophy. You want something done, you do it, because you can't even trust any. Well, I can't. I mean, I can trust you to do a few things. There are other things I can't trust you with, like thinking for me. I don't even think you can think. I couldn't trust you to do your thinking. How could you do mine? All right. So today on the Lords of Logic, I think I should lay. Now you tell me whether you think there's a different approach that's better than this. I think I should lay a foreground, and then we debate it, or you've already done your homework. And you just tell me whether you agree that a person can be logical without fundamentally the infusion of emotions. So I don't know what you want it to be. I think I should lay a foreground, but I'm also going to assume that you've done some reading, some research. You have a better comprehension today than you did last week. And so we can just stick to the topic. But I don't trust you. You see that?
Foreground, please. Foreground, please.
I don't mean to not trust you. You're not trustworthy. That's the point. Okay, so just look out for that on the Lords of Logic. I'm squarely on the position that you cannot be logical without the infusion of emotions. And to be anything less an emotional human being is to make yourself a dead object, a soulless object. You make yourself a thing without consciousness. That's what it means to be logical without being emotional. But yeah, it's all open to debate today on the Lords of Logic. In the meantime, it's Confessions Thursday. Yeah, when you call and you don't say your name. How bad is it? How crazy is it? How weird is it? How familiar is it? How heartbreak? Well, yeah. How regretful is it? And sometimes you don't even know what's happening. You just have questions. I could attempt to bring answers, or better put, I could just have the public give you answers from their judgment, experience, perspective. It works. It's a community of people who have lived human experiences. So best believe when I tell you that there is probably nothing you have gone through that is not an experience that's common to men. Welcome. On the sunny side, 38 minutes past 12. When you're calling, you don't say your name. Kemi's going to give us the numbers. It's confessions. That's why you don't say your name.
Yep.
So it can be dark, crazy, weird, unusual. It's been told. It's never been told. It's happened before. First of its kind. It's abnormal. It's paranormal. Only comes at a full moon. Whatever it is, we're here for it.
Okay. All right. The mail line is 0201 2770993 0201 2770993. Female line 0201 465 7190 0201 465 7190, and the WhatsApp number is 0809 597 5805 009 597 5805.
All right.
Diaspora callers, you're welcome to call.
Yeah, so remember on WhatsApp, if you are away from home and you are home in spirit, our doors and our window don't come through the window.
No, the windows are closed.
Our doors are always open to you. The sunny side will begin Confessions Thursday today. Welcome to Nigeria Info. It's Confessions Thursday. Do you have a confession?
Yes, I have a confession.
Please go ahead.
Okay. I'm a married man, and my wife traveled. Do I need to say my name?
No. You've been commanded to not say your name. Don't, please. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm a married man, and I've been married for like 6 years. I have 2 kids, and my wife traveled. She traveled to Canada on a student visa. And ever since then, I was supposed to go join her. And ever since she traveled, like 6 months after she traveled, I noticed that she changed. She doesn't take my call. She doesn't want to talk to me. She's always giving complaints. She wasn't like that when we were together in Nigeria. And I feel like there was something different about her. And I tried to talk to her about it, but there was no changes. Because how could you be married with a lady and she doesn't even want to talk to you? She doesn't want to pick your call. You're trying to talk to your kids. She's not always there to, communicate with you. So I have an older brother in Toronto as well. She was studying in Toronto. So I told him about what was going on and the challenges I was facing. And he said he was going to do something about it. So I really don't want to get into the details, but I figured out she was living with another man. You get? And I had I just told my brother to not confront her about it, that I was going to think about it and figure it out. So eventually I had to send the evidences to her, and she blocked me off for a while. So I had my family go talk to her parents in Nigeria about what was going on. They said they were going to talk to her, that they doubt that she had any ulterior motive, probably it was a misconception, So all this was happening about earlier this year. After 2-3 years on and off on our communication and dedication to the marriage. Hello?
Yeah, I'm with you. How long have you been married, please?
6 years.
Okay.
We were married 2 years before she traveled in Nigeria. So we had a kid in Nigeria, but after she traveled...
So she's been away 4 years now.
Yeah, she's been away 4 years.
Go ahead, okay.
When she traveled, she had a kid, she left to the first kid. She was pregnant before she left Nigeria.
Okay.
So she had a kid with she had our second daughter,
In Canada.
like 7 months after she got to Canada.
Okay.
Everything was still going good after then, after she had the kid like a year, but I just noticed everything changed. I was supposed to go meet her, but there were some challenges and all of that. So basically, right now, our parents know what's going on, and they just told me that it's the distance that is causing all of this. Then I told her, come back home, right? I was the one that sponsored the whole school. I was the one that has been catering for at least the first 1.5 years. I was paying rent. I was doing all of those. So why don't you come back to Nigeria if you really want this marriage, right? You're done with your masters, but she keeps saying the kids are settled. They're already going to school. There's no way she can come back home, and she's not cheating on me, and all of that. So basically, the bottom line is I'm exhausted, and I don't know what to do right now, because right now our parents are saying that it's the distance that is causing all of this. If you guys were together, all this cheating. I told them that this lady is literally living with another man.
How did you find out? Let me ask you, please. How did you find out? Yeah, but do you trust your source? Because, hey, people make up stuff, right? Do you trust that source?
But it's my elder brother.
Yeah, your elder brother may not like your wife, and so can come up with stuff. Okay. The strongest evidence I have about her not being loyal is like she was going on dates with other guys. Yeah, but you're here. How did you know that? What, her Instagram photos?
Like it was. They live in the same city, He knows that when she got to Toronto, it was even the one that
picked her up at the airport.
The one that got the accommodation for her.
Oh, okay.
Because before she left her, we had to source for accommodation. So since she's staying in the same city with my brother, it was the one that I raised. So he knows where she lives with the kids. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So when we started having like all these communication issues, I told him. Then it was like, okay, I'll go see her. I was trying to figure out what was going on. So eventually, he noticed that he doesn't even stay in the house anymore because he has the landlord. He got the house, so he has the landlord number. He has the land because he was in communication initially with the landlord. So he has all those details. I was like, where does she live? If she doesn't stay there, so we figured out like she was staying with the kids with another Nigerian guy. You understand what I mean? But she doubted. He said it's just his friend, his classmate. Sometimes they have like group projects in school. So he has to, but you know the way it is. Like I definitely know that something was wrong.
All right.
So right now I'm just confused. Do I stay in the marriage?
I don't think you should be confused.
I just let
I'm
it
not
go?
even confused.
But what I really want is I want my kids back home. If she doesn't want to come back, I've not seen my kids for like 4 years, my son and daughter. So I want her to come back home. But she's not responsive. So I don't know, should I throw the whole marriage away or should I just keep being persistent?
Whether you put no, you're not. You don't have anything to fight for, because I think she's moved on. According to your story, she's with another man. So here's the thing: both of you have to decide if both of you want the marriage. So I think that's a conversation you need to have with her. Like, do you understand why that's important?
Yeah.
Yeah, like both of you have to decide if you still want the marriage. And this thing where you keep telling her to come back, she has to be in love with you to come back. If she's not in love with you, nothing is making her leave that Canada.
Why would she have to be in love with me to come back? When we got married, I never said like sending her to overseas was part of the marriage agreement. I just feel like it was a good opportunity for us to grow as a family. So right now that you're there and you're acting up, if I'm telling you to come back, why don't you come back?
Yeah, but she's not coming back. That's my
right?
point. What, you want to push her down here? She's not coming back. So I'm saying that's also information. The fact that she doesn't want to come back for any reason. She's not missing you enough to want to be with you. That's my point.
Okay,
so just because you paid for her flight ticket doesn't mean she's in love with you. So I think both of you...
Ticket. I paid for her 2 years master's as well. So it's not just about flight tickets and all of that.
Yeah, but I think what you're counting isn't what she's counting. You're counting all of your effort into the relationship. She's already with another man. So what I'm
But
gonna say, okay, I'm saying that have a conversation with her. Do we want this married? If we don't want the married, we can just dissolve it and come up with a plan how I'm gonna see my kids. That's straightforward.
but I told her that like okay fine, if you don't want the marriage again, I just want to see my kids. And she said like she can't send her kids to Nigeria if she's not gonna be around there.
Well, so
How
speak to her
selfish is that?
parents and see whether you can. Now you have to decide if you're gonna go. Could you turn off that thing over there?
Hello? Yeah, sorry about that.
Speak to her parents if a divorce is really what this is going to be eventually. And then
Okay.
at least speak to your kids on the phone. How about that? You can begin from there until you're able to find yourself over there to have shared custody for your children.
Okay, fine. But do you think that's fair? If I ask her like if she wants to be in this marriage, despite all the investment and the years I've been trying to groom and make sure the family is good.
I don't know that
Because right now she's saying that. Okay, hold on, please. Right now she's saying that she wants the marriage, but she wants us to be together, and she's refusing to come back to Nigeria. And right now, I really can't go meet her.
Have you asked her
Do
why?
you understand? She said like that the kids are settled over there. They've been living there
Okay.
for several years, about 4 years, and she doesn't want them to come back to Nigeria.
When are you going to
and
go
have to
join
start
her?
When
over
are you
again.
going to go? Have you exhausted all your options to go into Canada? Because
No,
Canada is not hard.
actually, I should see right now. I'm just
And he's
waiting
here.
on I'm just waiting on my application and all of that. So there is no like a definite time, but the processing is going on. So she keeps saying, just wait, wait. Wait for how long?
Well, maybe you should wait until you get your visa and then you go meet her. If you can't wait because you think she's cheating on you and you can't survive that, you call off the marriage. Like, you have options here. You either wait or you go be with
What
her.
about my years of investment if I call off the marriage? Where do
Well,
start
I
from?
don't know what you
Get
want me
another
to
woman,
say to you. I don't know
start
what you
having
want in
kids
return. You
and
can
a home?
discuss with her and ask her to pay you back, or you can move on. Count your losses. People lose in business. This is not new. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
like,
what you think.
I'm not
Count my
trying to be
losses
cold.
and
I'm
move
just
on,
saying
right?
you can't cling to what about everything I have done. She doesn't appreciate it. She's not in love with you, which is besides what you've done. She's not in love with you. That's really the highest currency in any relationship. Not how much, but if they want you, that's the highest thing you can get from a person. And if she doesn't want you,
Okay.
count your losses.
All right, no problem.
Good
It's
luck.
okay. Thank you.
I'm sorry, but hey, life happens, and sometimes you have to. Sometimes you don't want to lose. Who remembers rule number 1? Kemi, what's rule number 1?
Checking if
What's rule number 1?
of what?
You don't know rule number 1 around here on the sunny side?
Don't judge.
Olujo. You must be willing to lose.
Oh, that's rule number 1.
You're not even new here. That's how much of an Olodo you are.
No, these niggas don't even know that. They don't know.
No. They know because I say it a lot.
I promise you, they don't know. Promise them 5,000. They will remember.
Sometimes you're going to lose, and maybe the quicker you realize it, the better. Welcome, WhatsApp caller, Confessions Thursday.
Hey Joyce, good morning.
Morning.
Kemi,
Morning.
I think yeah, Kemi.
Do you have a confession?
Just 1 minute. No, not a
Go ahead.
confession.
Okay, then.
So for my brother who just called, Joyce, that's just a tip, the very very tip of the iceberg of what happens here, both in Canada and America. Don't call me a bearer of bad news, but I can tell you for a fact that the marriage don't go. Like, it happens, is a very common occurrence. We see it happen all the time. Like, and both ways. Men come here, leave their wives. Women come here, leave their wives in Nigeria, and then they move on. I would just say count your losses, bro. I think asking him to wait for his visa to come is like delaying the disaster. It would still happen. It has happened already, bro. I'm sorry, but yeah, you've lost your wife. Sorry.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you for calling. Wow. What if he forgives her? He can still have her back. If he forgives cheating, that is. Hello, welcome. It's Confessions Thursday. If you can hear me.
Yeah.
Do you have a confession?
Good afternoon, Kemi and
You have 1 minute.
at the
43.
Joy.
Okay, great. Sorry, I lost you then. Confessions Thursday. How are you?
Good afternoon.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
I don't have a confession.
1 minute. Go ahead.
These are the stories that I hate to hear, honestly. I hate to hear this kind of story. It's not even a boyfriend and a girlfriend situation. If you sponsor a girl to the university, maybe in anywhere, and the girl turn her back against you, let's just assume you have not married her. Not the one who married. You try to make a life better for a woman you married, and she turn her back against you and stab you. What kind of betrayal is that?
So what should he do from here?
The woman is gone already. There's nothing he can do.
Okay.
You cannot marry somebody that does not love you. Is he the only woman in the world? My name is Robert. Go away with that woman.
All right.
Marry somebody who turn her back against you. Is he the only woman on earth?
Yeah, but he's just his
He should
kids.
not let the woman about that thing now. He should continue with his life.
Yeah, he's just trying to get to his kids
Trying
at
to
this
get
point.
to his kids.
Let him find a way to get to his kid and possibly, don't know, over, as I used to say, they prioritize women more than men in
All right.
their blood. Yes.
Thank you.
He should have access to his children. Child of place human being, that woman.
Thank you so much. 99.3 Nigeria Info. You're on the sunny side. It's Confessions Thursday on Nigeria Info. We're 30 seconds away from the moment we have to go off on a short commercial break. When we come back, it's Confessions. Remember, when you call in, you do not say your name and the stories of your life, the pain, the grief, the sad, maybe the confusing, the questions. You bring it all in here on Confessions. But please remember, when you call in, you do not say your name. We're going to quickly go off on a very short break. We'll be right back. You're on the sunny side. Thursday, we open the cupboards to secrets.
Is that a skeleton?
Coming up, we'll be back in a moment.
Attention, secondary schools in Lagos. Season 9 of the I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate Tournament is coming this November. The battle for secondary schools with ultimate bragging right is officially on. Do you have what it takes to go head-to-head with the brightest young minds in Lagos? Can your school rise to the challenge and claim the crown? Then this is your moment. The I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate is calling your school. Registration opens September 1 and closes September 30. Registration for the I Beg to Differ Season 9 is school-based, only for schools. So gather your team and secure your spot early. To register, visit www.nigeriainfo.fm. Click on the I Beg to Differ Debates banner on the homepage. Fill out the registration form and hit submit. I Beg to Differ, the Tournament of Champions.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
If news is your quest, or gist your request, well, somewhere over your rainbows
Over your rainbow!
is the sunny side
They better know it!
with Joyce. Let's talk. On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboards to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue. Well, they say good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info.
You're listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the sunny side.
Back. Confessions Thursday, 99.3 Nigeria Info. You are on the sunny side. We're about 3 minutes shy, top of the hour. Kim is going to go to WhatsApp right now. There are messages we need to look at.
This person says, "Good afternoon,
It's not
Joyce.
even new.
Please, I need your help. How do I get in touch with the police in Badagry? My younger sister just called me now that her mother-in-law's brother, and her daughter beat her up and stripped her naked. I asked her to report to the police station because I am at work now in Ikoyi, but she couldn't go to the station because they locked her up in a room and seized one of her phone. I'm really livid right now. I have been calling her husband, but he's not answering my call. Please, can you help me with Barrister Olumide's number? Thank you."
Oh, well, we have to be. I mean, I can't just give it to you. I have to get his consent, if you know what I mean. So we'll just ask him if this is something he'll be interested in looking into. Yeah, that's just what I have to do. Otherwise, you go there, you go to the police station in the neighborhood, and you think police officers there. That's what you're supposed to do, and I think that's what you're doing already. All right, thank you so much for writing me, and good luck, okay? Then you can just wait for us to get confirmation from Olumide.
Yeah.
All right, good. Who else is there?
This one is quite lengthy. I don't know. Okay, it says, "I have a confession. Here goes. I'm married to an identical twin, who most people can't really tell apart from his twin brother. My husband and I have been trying for a baby for about 8 years without success. I think you can guess where this is going. I can't." Oh, okay. It says, "Well, I seduced my husband's twin to sleep with me, and just that one time I got pregnant. It's his baby because my husband traveled abroad for training for 6 months. On the day he traveled, we made love, and that pushed out my period." He says, "My husband's mom or his twin has no idea of the secret that is eating me up. I love my husband. It will destroy our family to confess what I have done, but I must confess I must. I did something evil, but I have a beautiful baby out of it that I will give my life to." So, end of story.
Well, thank you so much for writing me. I do appreciate. It's 1 p.m. on the clock. We're off to give to you the news update. I'll catch you on the other side.
Yep.
It's Confessions Thursday.
They have turned everything to their own. It is possible to collect your bread and commercialize it. They wouldn't mind to do. There are union in every sector. That body you call. I'm just hearing the name for the first time. This is a mumbo jumbo union.
But I think what no Nigerian saw coming would be this 5% petrol tax that's soon to begin.
It's in as much as I will pay that 500 naira. All the whole supporters of Tulumbu will pay that 5 naira. There is no problem.
Conversation never stops. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Lagos, the Works Minister Dave Umahi says Lagos's Carter Bridge is in a critical state and may need to be completely rebuilt. Umahi disclosed this during an inspection with engineers and contractors, noting that technical reports show the bridge is irredeemable. He added that unlike Carter Bridge, the federal government plans to rehabilitate the Third Mainland Bridge and has called for public input on its technical designs. Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu will address the 80th UN General Assembly in New York on Wednesday, the 24th of September, during the afternoon session. He will join 195 world leaders at the high-level debate themed Better Together, 80 Years for Peace, Development and Human Rights. The event runs from the 22nd to the 30th of September, featuring summits on climate, artificial intelligence, Palestine, and women's rights. INEC is calling for a new law to sanction political parties and candidates who campaign before the official period. INEC Chairman Mahmoud Yakubu made the call at a roundtable in Abuja. He said the Electoral Act bans early campaigns but provides no penalties, making enforcement difficult. Yakubu warned that premature campaigns distract leaders from governance and undermine campaign finance rules. And finally, a manhunt is underway in Utah after conservative activist Charlie Kirk was shot dead at a university. Two people who were earlier arrested have been cleared, and police say the gunman is still at large. Donald Trump, a close ally, described it as a dark moment for America, saying he is filled with grief and anger. Kirk, who founded Turning Point USA at 18, was a rising star on the American right. Well, that's all the updates we have for you at this time. It is back to Confessions Thursday with Joyce right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. I am Yvonne Ohaifu. Thank you for your time.
Information at its peak. This is 99.3 Nigeria Info. I'm listening.
If news is your quest, or gist your request, well, somewhere over your rainbows. Over your rainbow! Here's the sunny side. They better know it! With Joyce.
Money on here on Nigeria Info, courtesy of oneplay.ng. Now, I know I have said this time and time again, but I mean, does the money ever get too much? All you have to do is go to the website www.oneplay.ng. That's numero oneplay.ng. And when you get to that website, pick your station, Nigeria Info, follow the instructions, and in a few seconds, your ticket will be in the draw. A ticket is 500 naira, so you can play with 500 naira or more. And if you don't have a smartphone, well, not to worry. All you have to do is dial the code *347 *880 #3 *347 *880 #3 Now, playing with 500 naira or more can also get your tickets in the draw. Now, remember that the more you play, the better your chances of winning every day. There's money to be won on the Money Crossfire. There's money to be won on WhatsApp Lagos. 3 people, in fact, win 25,000 naira on the WhatsApp Lagos show. And on Sunnyside, there's money to be won on there as well. Yes, there's also money to be won on Game On shows, weekday, weekend, money everywhere. But that's not even all, because every Friday there's a jackpot of 50,000 naira per show. And you, my dear, can get some of that money. All you have to do is make sure you're playing during the week, and automatically you get qualified for the weekly jackpot. Remember, your chances of winning are still the same. So whether you're playing on a smartphone with the website www.oneplay.ng, or you're doing it on a dataless phone or a small phone, yes, that small touchlight phone, if you're dialing the code *347 *880 #3 either ways, your chances of winning are still the same. Okay, remember to play responsibly, Lagos. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're under 18, this is not your group chat. Please, you can now excuse us. All right then, 18 and above, let's start playing and let's start winning. There's money on ground. Do you want to get it?
You're listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the Sunny Side.
.3 Nigeria Info, the Sunny Side. It's 5 minutes past 1 p.m. And it's so good to have you exactly where you're at, because where else is better than here? The Sunny Side. Confessions Thursday. The last person who wrote me, I don't think she's confessing as much as she is telling me. And as God would have it, I truly didn't have anything to say. By the way, it was the cultural practices of old for cousins to sleep with each other, for brothers to sleep with each other. But of course, it created a genetic disorder or deformity. This person isn't, I thank you for your confession, but it seems as though Vaughn has a perspective and she's making levity of the situation. I think there's something rather cold about it. To lay... You're being funny. You're not being serious.
Okay, now, serious mode.
But you're still not a serious person.
Okay, I have to say this. First of all, I know Lagos is going to have my head for this, but let's congratulate this woman for thriving in a male-dominated field. It's not every day you see a woman who,
all the men are going to curse you out. Right?
Oh, I don't care, Joyce. I don't mind. I'm used to it by now. That queen is doing the Lord's work in a male-dominated field. Okay. Now that I've said that, let me say this. This is going to sound even more...
Oh, dear Lord. And it's not okay.
Controversial.
Wow.
But lady, why do you want to confess?
these brothers have the same DNA. Their DNA is identical. So, I mean, you've literally helped this man fulfill one of his greatest desires, which is fatherhood. So why do you now want to put yourself under that kind of intense scrutiny? These men don't even appreciate. He will not appreciate what you've done for him if you tell him. So if I were you, ma'am, I'd take that secret to my grave. I was going to add to that. After all, the logic by social construct, which is our topic today on the Lords of Logic, is let's not be emotional. Let's be logical. Let's be logical. Yeah. And if we're thinking about this logically, the reason what Vaughn said is a very good example of let's not be emotional, let's be logical is the only time you can feel the weight of this action is that it would require emotions. Yes. To feel the weight of an action like this. Other than that, if I typed this action on a phone, it's not the sensors in this phone do not feel any emotion. Absolutely. So the phone can tell me, oh, it's bad, but the phone that I've typed in this message into doesn't feel the bad, but the phone will say it's bad. So every time your society says let's not be logical, let's not be emotional, you're attempting to be a soulless being. Right. So if all of you agree, let's be logical, let's not be emotional, this shouldn't hurt. It shouldn't hurt, really. And I think this woman has just saved her husband years of emotional distress, because I mean, look at it. She slept with his twin brother. Here. Vaughn is playing the devil's advocate. I'm the philosopher in the game, or the philosopher in the room. Yes, you will understand more on the Lords of Logic. Absolutely. By the way. Well, as the devil's advocate, I will say that clearly she married a man who's almost. You're killing the men. She married a man who's almost impotent, and she's just saved his life. She's just saved his lineage, which is one thing that men argue that women are there for. They're there to procreate. And if in doing her primary purpose, in fulfilling her primary purpose, she looks for other means, the man should be grateful. But you know how men think, so I don't think you should tell your husband. I think he should carry on knowing that baby is his. After all, they're twins, identical DNA. So are you on a revenge? No crime, no foul. If you talk, then it's a crime. If you don't, everything goes on smooth. Nobody knows. It's just you and the man. Plus, she said, Joyce, she mentioned. Man, I'm not gonna like it. She mentioned that she made love to this man. First of all, no. Why are you? No. She wants to get a baby. She just get a baby. Stop. She said, I'm just saying, you might want to consider switching twins, because maybe you're with the wrong twin. And that first of all, she made that up. That's a lie. It wasn't making love. They had. Joyce, she said you were not in the bedroom with them. They had a sacred experience. You were not there. You were not the umpire. You cannot tell whether or not it was making love. Whether it was love making. You're getting too excited about something that's tragic. It's not tragic. Her life was made out of this, so it's not tragic. Okay. Men, don't be emotional, okay? Be logical. All right. She made a life. All right. Good. Thank you, Joyce. Got a baby. If you have any comebacks for Vaughn, I'll see you on the Lords of Logic, because where else would you have your opportunity today to bite her head off? 10 minutes past 1 p.m. It's Confessions Thursday. When you call in, you don't say your name. Oh, Vaughn.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, what is it that supposing that baby was born immediately and handed over to her as adoption, is that not the same thing? Oh, Jesus adopted us. Did he have sex with our mother? So you let her adopt that child and let the husband be the father. That's all. It is not a matter
you all
of
have some interest in imagination out here. Okay, thank you so much for calling me. If they leave you
logically
people.
Looking at it,
so this is
adoption. Yes, now you're adopting your brother's child.
Right, Akinbe has a point.
Yeah.
Yes, adoption. This woman is the hero in this whole story. She's saving a family here. All of you have lost something,
and then feeding another baby.
Thank you.
That's like giving back to the society.
Okay, sis, I applaud you. You're a queen and more. Something is in the air. This is crazy. It's Confessions Thursday. I don't know what's happening, but it's mutating. It's Confessions Thursday. Please ignore the opinions of the other persons and just stick to me, okay? All right, great. Confessions Thursday. Oh, dear Lord. It's Confessions Thursday. Oh, dear Lord. Hey, hi.
Yeah, good afternoon, Joyce. Just a brief word to the man whose wife in Canada. Personal opinion, now that he hasn't gone over to Canada, I would advise that he aborts whatever move he's going to make, set up another family in Nigeria, and maybe see if he can cut off the marriage. If he goes there, the weight of legal commitment tied up by court on his head commitment to the family, to the wife, to the children might be too heavy. And I'm not ready. He's emotionally drained because he spent money. He's crying that he spent money. If he goes there, he's going to spend more. So just cut it off. Stay in Nigeria. Do whatever you are doing and see if you can meet another woman and start a new family. That's what I have to say.
Thank you so much.
As for the woman, the cousin, whatever, you can die with some secret and nobody knows. So let her weigh the consequences. Sometimes you cause unnecessary problems. Sometimes you just allow certain things that lie there. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. I do appreciate. Wow, yeah. I'm so glad I'm not the only one on the show. Welcome to the show. It's Confessions Thursday. What's your confession?
Good afternoon.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
I don't have a confession.
Okay.
I want to contribute on that guy that the wife traveled to Canada.
Go ahead. 1 minute. Go ahead.
Joyce, rule number 2 says, do not look for what is not looking for you.
Okay. Put it down.
See, if a woman wants you to keep you, there's nothing she cannot do to be with you. And if she doesn't want you, there's absolutely nothing she cannot do to discard you. You see that lady in question, Joyce? She has been entangled with another man there in Canada. In fact, she is married to another man. And let me shock you. Don't be surprised if I tell you that she has known that other guy even when she was still in marriage with this other guy. So it's an arrangement. I think it is a planned work, well executed.
Oh, dear. Wow.
Only God knows the amount of pressure that lady has been mounting on that guy to send her to Canada. It has been pressure. It's been pressure from the angle of that lady.
All right. Okay.
Just to be in love with a guy of her life. So I will advise him to move on.
Okay.
Let him not even try going to Canada, because if he doesn't want to die before his time, let him look for another girl and marry. Simple.
All right. Okay. Clear.
Let him not look for what he look for, Jerry.
Thank you so much for calling. I do appreciate it. Thank you. WhatsApp caller, Confessions Thursday. Welcome. Do you have a confession, please?
Joyce, I don't have confession, but quickly let me just. The first guy that called that said his wife is in Canada. Joyce, this is what our government are doing to us, and that is the truth. But my question is, when they were processing that Canada stuff, why did the husband decided to stay in Nigeria? Joyce, see, this place you call Europe or America or whatever. It is not an easy place to live alone, especially if you're a family person. Now, you left your wife and your children to go. You stay in Nigeria here, and you are expecting that wife, peradventure, I don't know you have to understand the emotional or the sexual life of your wife. If it is a wife that cannot hold this thing for 1 week, for 2 weeks, you let the woman to go, and you are expecting that woman to stay without seeing you. And I don't know how you process the whole visa. And you excluded yourself. I don't know what he's doing in Nigeria. I am telling you. Because if a woman have set her mind that she's leaving the country and she's going with the children, and you decided to live here, then you should face the consequence. And that's the truth. You have to face the consequence. What are you doing in Nigeria? You left your family, including your children, to go and do education somewhere, and you are in Nigeria. It doesn't make sense to me. It look odd. So the part of the oddness is the fact that somebody was talking about what that woman has been facing in the hand of the husband. And so there are so many questions to ask this guy.
What should he
has
do?
happened?
Should he move on, or should he fight for his marriage at this point? Just so we can go back to confession.
Joyce, there's nothing to fight for here. There's nothing to fight for here.
Yeah.
The woman has moved on. So what do you expect? In fact, to even see the child now, he's going to pay. He's not going to pay through his nose. And you see, he's asking us and saying, what about the investment he has put? And because he's going to stay for long inside that pain, especially because of those children that he has allowed to go to go with that woman. And you see that he is continually asking you, what about my investment? What about my investment? The investment here may not even be what she has spent in the traveling. It's about those kids because he loves those kids. And those kids has gone. So even if he move on today, Joyce, I am telling you, he is going to live with a pain forever in his life. Because I don't even those of us that are here alone,
he may
Joyce,
not. He may find
facing.
someone who loves him, and his life is probably the best it's ever been.
Joyce, forget about it. The man that is asking you what about my investments, first time, second time, third time, almost about every sentence is asking you what about my investment. He knew what he is losing or what he has lost.
Yeah, but he can get it back. That's my point. I mean, it's okay to lose.
Joyce, he can get it back. But me, I am telling you, as a man, that because he loves those kids,
I know.
If that man call him and ask him, what is he asking for? Is it the money that he has spent or the children? Or the wife,
I'm not saying, I'm not asking him to lose his children. I'm saying that he should arrive at a conclusion with the marriage.
Joyce, forget it. He has lost everything. Forget it.
Okay,
this thing that is here.
Yeah.
He has lost everything. He has lost everything. And if you talk about the other story that
we have to go to confessions. We have to go to confessions now, please, just so the people with a confession can call in. I do appreciate your commentary. You can even feel the passion with which this particular call is conveying. It must be something they have heard so many times that, they seem to know the end from the beginning at this point. Confessions Thursday on Nigeria Info. My name's Joyce. Welcome to the show. Remember, you don't say your name.
Yeah.
What's your confession?
Joy. Yeah, Joy. Let me give. So I have several. So no need for confession because I don't even know the one to choose. Now let me go for the question. If you look at the question generally, you will discover that someone does not even need to even contribute anymore. She just make a reference to between. She just sit down and pray to God and say, God, please. What happened between you and Lucifer that you have to allow him to go in order for you to have peace? And secondly, they should also ask Justin. Justin was in Chelsea.
99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side. Remember, when you're calling, you don't say your name. If you're on WhatsApp, I'm taking WhatsApp callers one at a time. Thank you. Hello, welcome to Confessions Thursday.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Would you have a confession?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. My confession today is that I am living a life of regret. The reason why I say this, let me just say it the way it is. Most people, most women from my side, my region, they are facing the same thing, but I don't know who will come and deliver us. When you are a young girl, you will work with your family, you will work very hard to make things happen. But once you get married, nobody will remember you again. Even when you come to meet them for something, they will say, you go and meet your husband people, or go to your husband. Joyce, I am the one that got last week, and I told you that I lost my mom, and my siblings couldn't tell me on time. Can you hear me?
I'm with you. I can hear you. I remember.
I can hear what some people say. I hear it, and I appreciate what people said. Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, yes, what I'm saying now is this. I participated to my mother's, as in, it is not that I did not participate when she was sick. I did so much things. I even sent money for her. Even from this radio station, somebody sent me money to give to my mother, and I did that. So what happened? It's not that they did not do it because they love me. It's not out of love. The person that married me, my family did not like the man. They say you don't have money. How can I marry somebody that does not have money? And my husband, my brother, my elder brother, he always rub it on his face. That person that onye go on a wedding. When my husband wanted to do wedding, my elder brother opened mouth and say onye go on a wedding. Imagine that kind of thing. So they don't like the person that I marry. Person they wanted me to marry a lecturer that wants to marry me, and that man is very old, older than me. So I did not marry that man. That is why they're angry. That is why they're doing all this.
So since you already know why they are the way that they are, why do you care? Like, you shouldn't give that any regard. You understand? You already know why they do what they do. Why do you care?
But it's supposed to be like that.
Yeah, but because it's not supposed to be that way, but it is. You shouldn't bother. That's my point. It's not supposed to be, but it is. That's the more reason why you shouldn't bother about it.
So do you know why I'm very angry? When I was with my mother, because when my father died, my father died earlier. When I was with my mother, I make sure that I put that part there. I try a lot to gather much for my mother. And when all of them gather, I left some millions of, about 3 million in my mother's shop before the younger ones take over. I did not take anything when I wanted to get married. Mm-hmm. So that's what what if I gather some things for myself that time? I used to stand up myself. I left everything thinking that when I get married,
don't bother about them.
Nobody supported me. All they're saying is that, why did you marry this man?
People are selfish.
So anytime
people are self-centered. You shouldn't care about that. Like, I can't even believe you care about it. You already know why. Look, they don't hate your husband because your husband is a bad person. They hate your husband, or they don't like your husband because he doesn't have money. Why do you care about that?
Yes.
Why? Why do you care? Why? You shouldn't extend any kind of consideration to that thinking or to that response to who you are, who your husband is. You marry the man for your own reasons and because you love him. So somebody else gives you an opinion. To hell with their opinion. Like, what do you need their opinions for?
Yeah, what I want to do now is, people from the southeast, let us try to help our sisters.
Okay.
Let us gather, help you to support the family. You, the family, once you got married, you will leave them, forget about them. Even when they come to you, you will not.
We can talk about that on another day on the sunny side, okay? All right? We're off on a break, Lagos.
More talk, news, and sports after this. Attention, secondary schools in Lagos. Season 9 of the I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate Tournament is coming this November. Schools with ultimate bragging right is officially on. Do you have what it takes to go head to head with the brightest young mind in Lagos? Can your school rise to the challenge and claim the crown? Then this is your moment. The I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate is calling your school. Registration opens September 1 and closes September 30. Registration for the I Beg to Differ Season 9 is school-based, only for schools. So gather your team and secure your spot early. To register, visit www.nigeriainfo.fm. Click on the I Beg to Differ Debates banner on the homepage. Fill out the registration form and hit submit. I Beg to Differ, the tournament of champions.
The conversations you hear on Nigeria Info.
United Nations, Atiku Obi, and of course, a senator from Borno State, Senator Alim Dume, all are outraged over the killings that happened over the weekend in Borno State.
Both UN and United Nations, all of them are chokers because all of them know the problem of this country. They know how it starts. All of them are involved.
These people, of course, Nigeria, I don't think they have the interest of Nigeria at heart. As far as they are concerned, Nigeria is a business enterprise, and they are only interested in milking the country.
The Lagos APC has denied claims that it's actually attacked ADC members in Ali Mosho.
Even if you're not pointing fingers to the APC, the police should swing in to find out who did this, right?
Conversation never stops. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the sunny side.
99.3 Nigeria Info is the sunny side. Welcome. It's Confessions Thursday. When you call in, you do not say your name. Confessions, Kemi. Kemi is just...
Let me just read a little bit. All right, I begin. This person says, really? What happens when the man finds out that he is impotent? This person says, yesterday, you always speaking against the unruly attitude of Nigerians and how it is tainting our image as Nigerian citizens. But here you are, justifying cheating. This is so freaking disappointing. You should not allow Yvonne on this show. She's being extremely irresponsible. This person says, no, hold on. This person says, hello, Joyce. It is sad to hear Yvonne promoting and defending adultery on live radio. I hope and pray for your future husband that he's not listening. Trust me, the gentleman will vanish from your life like Willy Willy.
Why are you reading it in this manner?
That's the way they wrote it. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's
a lot of
appetitive
caricature.
reading.
All right.
This person says, Yvonne, are you seriously justifying cheating? And it is in tears. I said, Yvonne, I will fear you. This person says, I support Yvonne. Please, that lady should keep it a secret to herself. Don't tell your husband, please. This person says, fear who no fear woman for this world, though. It says, now wow, I'm wondering how that woman will live with the guilt for the rest of her life. This person says, what if her husband now wants a second child? What will she do? She'll go back and sleep again.
No, wait, no, leave these girls. Don't listen to them.
How did she get to the second one?
They're gonna pray about it.
What God cannot do does not exist. After she has gone to do it herself, you don't have to pray about it.
To be honest with you, I think at some point we're not justifying anything. I think Yvonne was just playing the devil's advocate for a moment, and I seized the opportunity to remind you that in that kind of situation, hey, you just be logical, don't be emotional. Because
DNA.
Okay, good. I'm even grateful that even happened, to be honest, because that's a very good reference point. But the lady didn't ask for our opinion. The lady just told us what she did. And I think we shouldn't bother because it's not obvious that she is guilty.
Yeah.
So she's not confessing to a guilt. She's just telling us, look, this is what I did. And I guess she's going to figure out a way to live with the outcome of it. So let's not stress too much on that, okay?
This person says she should have seeked the consent of the husband, then go ahead to have the affair. But right now it's idolatry. But maybe
because it's not a thriesome, it's an all right.
So it could have been a threesome.
It's Confessions Thursday. The things you hear. Nigeria Info, you're on the sunny side. Welcome, WhatsApp caller, if you can hear me. Hello, WhatsApp caller. I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. If you can hear me, you're going to have to hang up and call back. Confessions Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, on the sunny side. My name's Joyce. What's your name?
Hello, Joyce.
I'm sorry, everything is ringing. Well, Confessions Thursday on Nigeria Info. Welcome. By the way, we're on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. Hello. Welcome, my friend.
Yes,
Go ahead.
Joyce, I'll greet you. Joyce.
What's ringing?
First of all, I want to...
Hold on, just wait, please. I beg you. Hold on. I'm with you, my friend. Okay. Go ahead.
Joyce, first of all, I want to thank you for being a very, very intelligent person. I joined this station because of you. God bless you.
Sure.
I don't want to speak too much, Joyce. That guy from Canada, he sent his wife. The problem I have is that most times people are too sentimental about children. I'm seeing this marriage suffering. There's a lady yesterday that he was beaten, battered. He said, I'm still there because of the children. People should leave this level of children. Anybody that want to hold the possession of the child should go ahead. Move on with your life. This idea of my child, I want to have my child. He can go to Canada, man, I want to do a fight. They'll finish him there. They'll finish him because of children. Leave the children alone. Since the woman can take care of the children, she should go ahead. Anybody that is want to hold the possession of a child and the person say, I want to hold this child, I will take care of them. Move on with your life and live. Forget this children problem that you people are always using to put yourself in bondage. Thank you, Joyce.
Thank you very much for calling us on Confessions Thursday this afternoon. WhatsApp caller, so good to have you join our conversation this afternoon. You're on the sunny side on Nigeria Info. Welcome. Remember, when you call in, you do not say your name. Hold on. I'm here. Where are you? Okay, just hang up and please call me back. It's Confessions Thursday. When you call in, you do not say your name. Remember that. Confessions Thursday on Nigeria Info. Hello. If you can hear me, hello, good afternoon to you. All right, I lost Jamaica back. The sunny side. Confessions Thursday, good afternoon to you. Hello.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Afternoon to you, I'm with you. Welcome to the show. It's Confessions Thursday.
Yeah.
Do you have a confession?
Yes, my confession. My confession is that there was a lady I met in Lagos here. So I was started dating. She's still based in Lagos. I'm in Lagos. She only comes to Lagos to buy market and go back to our state. We are from the same state, but different local government. So I did not know that she was married. So when we are dating, she later told me she's pregnant. So the day I travel home here to my state, when I drop, I called her on my land. So she invited me to her place. So when I got to her place, her husband was around. The lady introduced me to her husband, brother, as his mother's brother. She told her husband, brother, that I am her mom's brother. So, but now, I got to know she has 3 children. She had 3 children. Out of the 3 children she had, 4 is boy. She first had 2. The one they gave birth to also was a boy. And up to today, she keep on calling me, telling me about my boy. She has a husband. How can if I decide, okay, she has my son, should I go for it? The husband will get to know. And she's not even thinking of, okay, if I decide to take action today that I want to go for my son, I will scatter her own marriage. But she is the one. Me, I have moved on. I have not been even calling her. Sometimes I will not. So I don't even have her number. But sometimes my phone will ring. I will pick the call. I will notice that she is the one calling me again. So everything is just so. For me, I did not even take it serious that yes, I have a son there. So I'm not even saying, okay, let me go and claim my son because she's married. How would I go and start with the husband, the boy that they are taking care of the boy? It should be 8 years now. So how we start? With a boy that they get birth to, the man has taken care of it up to this stage. And the woman keep on calling me. Even day before yesterday, I received a strange call around 4:50 something. I received that call, 4:50 something a.m. I received that call. She was the one that was calling me. So, see how everything.
Okay, are you still speaking?
Eh?
Are you still?
I'm talking.
Okay, so look, I think you allowed a woman drag you into her madness, and if you're gonna play this game with her, what you're doing is exactly what you need to do. You don't show your face. The last time her husband saw you. Wait, did she tell you that she was going to introduce you to her husband as her mother's brother?
She did not tell me.
Oh, you just got there and she said,
I got to the park late.
Crazy.
To the park late, so I could not proceed to my own local government. So I called her. I'm at the park. Actually, I have a place that I'm supposed to go. But she said, no problem, I can come to her place. Coming to her place, she introduced me to her husband as her mom's brother.
These women are wildlings. Wow. Well, the last time you saw that, until the next time you are seeing that man is at his funeral, you're probably not even going to be there. So don't mind that woman.
Since then, I have not even going to that place again. Me and the man. When I was coming back, the man even gave me his phone to come and help him and fix it in Lagos and send to him, which I helped him to do that. But since then, we have not. We didn't have any conversation. But anytime, sometimes I will see a new number calling me, I will pick. Is the woman calling me?
Well, keep running. Unfortunately, now you have to be on the run. Like, just keep dodging her and this nonsense she's doing. I think the only time you can step forward and say you want your son is when the man dies. As long as that man is still above the ground, you don't have a son. Like, what do some women do though?
Raw Peter to people.
Yeah, who's Peter? Who's Paul? This is madness.
They pick it. They select Peter and Paul. They are doing auditions as we speak. So if you like, go around.
Well, I stream it on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM on YouTube.
I did not think you would say ha.
Yeah, because like, how does she sleep at night? You saw him here
comfortably.
Yeah, now I'm thinking like, how does she sleep at night?
The
Like
same way that woman sleeps at night.
the same way the other woman sleeps.
And there are lots more people who love sleeping at night. But let's continue taking calls.
Confessions Thursday. Okay. WhatsApp caller, thank you for being here. Welcome to Nigeria Info. Remember, it's Confessions Thursday. You don't say your name.
Hi, Joyce. Let me remain anonymous.
Please, you are anonymous. Don't say your name. Go.
Okay, so I just want to react to the guy, the Canada fiasco, and tie it to my own confession.
Okay, real quick, get to it, because we have confessions waiting.
Now, you usually say, and that's what I've always repeated, there's no easy time to take a hard decision. The man had to call the wife, ask her what she wants, and give her what she wants. If she wants to remain there with the kids, fine, and move on. He comes here, starts his life all over again for everything he built there. For everything he built and getting them to Canada, he can also redo the same. But this time now, he has to learn. So it ties down to my own situation. I moved my family out of Nigeria so many years back, more than a decade ago. And then when I finally rejoined them, I discovered that the same thing was happening to me. And I quickly asked, "Oh, what's the problem? You don't want me here in this country?" And she was frustrating me. And you just have to re-strategize, like you said. And re-strategize I did. What did I do? I came back to Nigeria, filed for custody of my kids. I have one kid's custody now. The second one is on its way. So look, you don't have to kill yourself off about any woman or any child.
Let me ask you, please. Pardon me.
Documents in court.
Excuse me, please. Where are your kids? Where are your kids right now?
Okay, my kids. I have 3 kids. One is an adult. So two of them are minor. One is with me. One is with her.
Where are you? Where is she? Is she in Nigeria here?
No, she's not in Nigeria. She's abroad.
But you said you flew to Nigeria to file for the custody of your kids.
Yes.
Oh, because you're married in Nigeria.
Because we're married in Nigeria, not in court wedding.
Yeah. Okay.
We did traditional. We did traditional. So the only thing I needed to do in court was to file for custody. Already, I had this. My son said he was going to stay with me, so that was all. So now I filed for custody of both of them, but unfortunately for her, one is with me, so the other one is in battle. So the court has given us dates to come to Nigeria for the judgment. That's just it.
All right. Well,
no, if she doesn't come, let me explain to you. These things are legal. We already have a no-fly. We have a document with immigration.
Exactly.
So at any point in time in life, she will come. And we've written to the embassies. These things are just sacrosanct. Every child, even, okay, let me bust you. She took me to court in the country where we are. And luckily for me, she took me to court there, filed for custody. Now, when we filed for that case in Nigeria, her lawyers, he has legal representative in Nigeria, and they filed and replied to our affidavit. Now, the court told me, "Do you have access to the child?" I said, "No." They asked me, "What of the one with you? Does she have access?" I said, "Yes." It's okay. Go back to the country where you guys are and go and meet the welfare department and file for access. I filed for access. They granted me access. She reneged and then turned back and went to file for custody and child support against me in court. So when I was invited to court, I came with the documents in Nigeria and I showed them. They said, "Oh, this case is already in Nigeria. Madam, you responded to this case." I presented her 45-page document of her reply in Nigeria with 2 legal representatives. And they told her, "You have to go and answer to the case in Nigeria." So that is where we are. And they have told me, "Look, this is a Commonwealth nation. So whatever judgment is given in Nigeria will be binding wherever she is, as far as it's a Commonwealth country."
Look,
So
I wish you luck, man.
About
Hello. Oh, well, I lost you. Thank you so much for calling me. And I really wish you the best of outcomes with this particular situation. I think that there should be a more amicable settlement, particularly when it
It's a lot. Let's just start from there.
When it involves the kids, something more nimble, something that's beneficial to both parties, so that why create a problem out of that? You understand? Why give yourself that kind of problem when you can just have an amicable separation and a mutual understanding where you can have access and the other person has access to the children? It's Confessions Thursday. You're listening to 99.3 Nigeria Info. You're on the sunny side. My name is Joyce. Welcome. Okay, just a moment, please. A telephone line. So welcome to Confessions Thursday. When you're calling, you don't say your name. WhatsApp? Okay, just a minute, please. Hello. Okay, WhatsApp. Let's go to WhatsApp right away. Go ahead.
All right. So, I think today's confessions, yes,
Let's
they've
go.
piled up a lot of.
Let's go.
This one says, to be honest, the woman is gone. It was what happened to my brother in the United Kingdom. He got there 2 years after she left, and it was a mess. He should just buckle up and man up. Okay. This person says, oh Jesus, good afternoon, Joyce. Tell that man that he should wake up from the dream of wanting his wife. You can't force anyone to love you. The woman has moved on. It says, I bet you she will kill him or either poison him. Otherwise, if he goes there, she doesn't love him, and he'll be like an obstacle there. He says, keep record of messages and phone conversations to show your children 20 years from now if she would not tell them, so that she cannot tell them different stories against him, and they will not reject him forever. So he says you should continue sending messages, but keep record.
Yeah.
This person says, I said last week that most women are close to the devil. You girls almost ate me raw. But listen to the confession of that man that sponsored his wife abroad for studies, who later dumped him. That's the exact characteristics of most women. They see a good man as a fool, but they are the fools. I don't see the beauty other men see in women. I imagine them as the devil's too, because they can be used at the devil's will. This person says, the woman doesn't want to be with the man anymore. He's clamoring for her to come back. My question is, why force someone who doesn't want you to be together? And are you not risking your life? And for the man, is he sure that those children are his own? This person says, for the guy, I think that there should be a law under prevention of sin. There should be a law against under the prevention of seeing one's kid. He should take the matter to court. If they can't continue the marriage, he should at least see his kids. This person says that poor guy should realize that woman is worthless. He should accept that he wasted his life on a woman who was not worth it. I wonder what a man wants from a woman who has cheated on him. I should go and search for another woman who is worth it. This person says, my message to the guys whose wife is in Canada should forget and move on. This person says,
can we go to confessions for those who I know? Just let's read some confessions, please.
Okay. Still more controversy.
Yeah. But I think these are the kind of situations or conversations that truly rile
just
people
like
up.
Women are the devil, women are the
it's
devil,
okay. We're gonna have the same conversation next Wednesday.
Next week, Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday? Good.
Yes,
next Tuesday. Hopefully you come out from the woodworks. And
because they didn't come out today, but they came out today.
You didn't come out 2 days
Tuesday,
ago. So next Wednesday, come out. Good. Go ahead.
This person says, when I was 3 years old, my uncle sent his wife and kids to USA while he stayed behind, hoping to join his wife later in the 1980s. Just after a year, his wife cut all ties with my uncle. My uncle tries to communicate with her through in-laws for more than 30 years. All my uncle's in-laws denied that they knew or heard about my uncle's wife. Recently, one of my uncle's brother-in-law contacted my uncle and confessed about how his family arranged to sideline my uncle and cut him off. The repercussion of everything now is that this my uncle's runaway wife now has serious mental health issues. She only looks at the ceiling and remains numb and dumb. She's now in her family house in Nigeria, and my uncle went to visit her one time, but she was numb and dumb and displaying mental issue. Good news is that my uncle now has phone contacts of his kids in the USA, although they are all grown up now. My question, Joyce, is karma real? Does that mean karma is real? That's what she's asking. But that's her confession too.
Well, thank you so much for writing me. I do appreciate it.
Okay. This person says the whole thing about saving her husband by committing adultery to get a baby. The truth is we are Africans and it depends on the tribe that you come from. This person says, I have seen women pretending to get pregnant, eventually adopt or get a day-old baby from a certain place and tell their husband that she has given birth. And a normal woman can never engage in such acts without the knowledge of her husband, or else the man will die. This person says, good afternoon, Joyce. About that man's story, you see why that man said the other day that women are close to you. This person says, you people should leave Yvonne alone, because on the long run, the other twin doesn't know he got her pregnant. Everyone should be at peace I beg. And for that kind of that palaver, the lady no do am well. Make she try balance am by being fair enough to let the guy have access to his kids. I beg.
All right, let's go to confessions, please. Telephone. I'm on the telephone lines right now. Hello. Welcome to the show. It's Confessions Thursday. Someone on YouTube is asking how people outside the country can be a part of our conversation. We've given you our WhatsApp number. You can call in via the WhatsApp number. That's 08095975805. All right? And remember, when you call in to the show, you are anonymous because it would be better you don't say your name. Confessions Thursday.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
No, I want to talk about the man who
1 minute
pregnant to another man's wife. You get to your bus stop or your park late. You call this woman and introduce you to the husband as her mother's brother, and you accept. Don't you know there's something fishy? Now you want to go and claim a child.
No. He's not claiming the child. He's not going to claim a child.
But he asks you if he can go for the son.
No, when we agreed he's not going.
No, he shouldn't go. He should run away, like you said. He should run. Can you do such a dirty thing and you want to go and say pretend he's married? He didn't know he's married. Thank you, Joyce.
Thank you for calling Confessions Thursday, Nigeria Info. Welcome to the show. If you can hear me, it's Confessions Thursday. You don't say your name. What's your confession?
I do not have a confession, but I have a question to ask.
Okay.
You asked us the other day, why do men hate men? I think it's because of all of these dirty characters and nonsense attitudes they display. How can someone spend maybe the little money you gather for some time, send you abroad, and you go there and start claiming nonsense? You turn your back against him. Like, what type of lifestyle is that one? These are the sort of things that cause provocation, and that's what people think men hate men. Men don't hate men.
Okay, we'll talk about that next Wednesday, okay?
Thank you, Joyce.
Next Tuesday, all right? Confessions Thursday, Nigeria Info. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Joyce. Good afternoon.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
No, I do not have one, but I just want to say something. I've never seen a dispensation like this time around, where awkward things happen and people do not have conscience. I've listened to you over and over again in all your programs. I mean, Confession Thursday. People say things that are not supposed to be said.
Could you turn off the volume of your radio set?
Any longer?
Could you turn off the volume of your radio set, please?
Okay, I'll do that. Let me.
Go ahead, real quick.
All right. Hello, can you hear me?
I'm with you. We just don't want the noise. Go ahead, please.
I listen to your program over and over again, but there are certain things that makes me question the attitudes of people in this dispensation. So do you think people do stuff and they will not have conscience? I've been listening to you. Look at a man that came and said something that the husband of that person introduced him as the in-law, and yes, the man doesn't have conscience. Look at I think you should pick a Thursday or another day to talk to people. I have never seen where things are failing like in this time, Mrs. Joyce. Ma'am Joyce.
Yeah, it's the end times. The end of the times.
With the end time.
Thank you so much for calling, man. I
have this conscience. How do we turn the hearts of people back to sanity, to what it used to be?
Shut up. Thank you so much for calling me. I do appreciate it.
Thank you, Ma'am Joyce. Bye.
3 Nigeria. Confessions Thursday. Welcome to the show. My name's Joyce. It's Confessions Thursday.
Joyce, I was the one that said most women are very close to the devil. I wanted to call
Let's talk about that. Can we talk about that on Tuesday next week? Okay. No. I'm sorry. I want to speak to confessions. I want to give confessing people time.
It was network that make me not to call you.
Yep.
So any day, anytime you bring that issue come, I am going to reply you.
I'll see you Tuesday then.
I will protest my points, and I will speak from experience.
Thank you so much for calling. I'm looking forward to hearing your experience. Thank you. Confessions Thursday, Nigeria Info. Welcome to the show.
Doris, good afternoon.
Welcome. It's Confessions Thursday. Do you have a confession?
Yes, I have a confession.
Go ahead, please.
Please, Joyce, there's lady I was actually dating. She stays in Port Harcourt. So we did. That was 2023. So the problem now there is that she has only vowed not to forgive me. My intention was to settle down with her because by then I was having problem with my wife. So, not telling her that this is the issue on ground. So when she discovered that, why didn't I tell her that I'm married? I said my intent. I have the problem with my wife that I wanted to. We were even filing for a divorce. I wanted to broke and I wanted to divorce to the marriage. I wanted to dissolve it. So on the process, both families were still talking. The family was coming together and talking. On the long run, that's how I met the lady, and we were both dating. As we were both together, so when she came to Lagos twice because of me. So when she now discovered that I tell her, for that reason, she has been offended and like that. So I said no, not that. Yes, I'm married, but I told you that I have kids before. We wasn't planning. The initial plan was to settle down, divorce the marriage with my wife, and settle down with you. So sorry, but I did not tell you that that the mother of my children are still, or we have a problem that we still out to settle. So the issue now is that she now knows that we have.
You know what? Can you just hold the line? I want to quickly go off on a break, and I'll come back to you. All right.
Very quick break. Just hold on.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back. Are you finding it difficult listening to your favorite talk radio, Nigeria Info, via the mobile app? Come closer. Let me fix that for you. Now, launch the app on your device. Click the three lines on the top left corner of the app. Look for settings in the drop-down menu and click on it. Turn on the first option that you see. Make sure you turn on the option that says always use highest quality available audio. Now that you have done that, close the app and relaunch it. Voila! I did it! Oh, sorry, you did it. Now you can enjoy your radio anywhere, anytime. Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side. I have a caller on the telephone line. You on the sunny side is Confessions Thursday. Please continue your story. So now your girlfriend has found out that you had a wife. That's basically that.
Yes, she found out that my wife that we have reconciled the issue on ground. So for that reason, she got pissed off and she was angry since 2023 up to date. She blocked my line. She said that she hasn't that I'm a devil. Why that I said? I said, but I told her I have a kid. The mother of my children was not with me. By then she was with her parents. But both families looking for how to settle it and make everything go. On the other hand, now discover that okay, being that the kids, considering the fact. But I already like made up my mind not to go back to the mother of my children. But because of how everything now, the church, other people come together.
You
and
settled with the mother of your
talk
child. So what's the issue now?
about. Now the issue is that since then she's harboring me in mind, not having like, oh, that I will never have peace in my life, that she will never forgive me for me hurting her, that she has already told me that she has once faced an heartbreak with a married person, that she's known that the person is married, this and that. But I told you that I have a kid.
You're
but the mother
repeating
is not with
yourself.
me.
You see, you didn't tell her that you are married. You told her you have a kid. So her complaint is that she decided to date you on the notion that you just have a kid, not a wife. Can you see why she's angry?
I told her that.
Why she's cussing?
Yes, that is why she's angry. I told her that the mother of my children, that we are not together again. Already we were on the process of filing a divorce, but it couldn't work out. So we now let her come.
I guess she has to forgive you. So have you apologized? Have you asked her to forgive you? Did you buy her a gift? Did you say you're sorry?
This is what I've been doing since that issue 2023 up to date. And she has blocked me up whenever I use another line to call her. She discovered that it's me.
All
she
right.
will block
So
me.
I think you have done what you should do. I mean, I think if you're honest that you have apologized, you have tried to. It's for some people. It's particularly if they misunderstood what you presented to them.
Yeah.
Some people can easily forgive, others not so much. So maybe you have done what you're supposed to do, and you can just hope that she forgives you and moves on. You know.
No, she has vowed not to forgive and that I will not know peace for what I did to her.
And let's just hope that you do your part and you leave the rest. There's nothing else you can do. You do your part, you apologize, and you live your life without her, obviously. And hope that she recovers from this and moves on too. That's really all you can do. No.
Yes, that is why I'm trying to see how she can let go and let her recover and just
maybe she needs time.
Like nothing happened.
No, maybe she needs time. Sometimes it takes a while.
A lot of time. 2023 to this time.
You want to force her to forgive you. You have offended her. You apologize. Why are we arguing about whether someone is going to forgive you or not? Look, my brother, I'm off on a break. It's 1 p.m. It's
pray for forgiveness.
Nigeria's station for poor.
They have turned everything to their own. It's possible to collect your bread and commercialize it. They wouldn't mind to do. There are union in every sector. That body you call. I'm just hearing the name for the first time. This is the mumbo jumbo union.
But I think what no Nigerian saw coming would be this 5% petrol tax that's soon to begin.
In as much as I will pay that 500 naira, all the whole supporters of Tulumbu will pay that 5 naira. That's no problem.
Conversation never stops. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 2 o'clock. The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
President Bola Tinubu will address the ATF-UN General Assembly in New York on the 24th of September, while the federal government has published new tax reforms. Small businesses are exempt, while big firms will enjoy rate cuts. The Lagos state government says its 2026 budget will prioritize healthcare, jobs, and infrastructure, while Lagos authorities have defended recent demolitions as safety measures, but activists allege bias and land grabs. Works Minister Dave Umahi warns that Carter Bridge may need a complete rebuild. Police have arrested 4 people for parading a fake Obi of Lagos, while the House of Representatives has grilled the Ministers of Finance and Budget over 2024-2025 spending. INEC is seeking a new law to punish political parties and candidates who campaign too early. Federal government will today arraign 2 leaders of the Ansaru terrorist group in Abuja. Former NNPC boss Mele Kyari has been questioned by the EFCC over alleged misconduct, while the Naira sustained its rally, trading stronger at 1,500 Naira to the dollar.
supported by rising reserves and oil earnings. The World Health Organization says more than 720,000 people die by suicide yearly, urging more support for mental health. The IAEA has struck a deal with Iran to resume nuclear inspections after June's attacks on its facilities. And in the United States, a manhunt is underway in Utah for the killer of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. That's all for now. It is back to the sunny side with Joyce right here at 99.3 Nigeria Info. I am Yvonne Ohaifo. Thank you for your time.
If news is your quest, or gist your request, well, somewhere over your rainbows.
Over your rainbow!
Is the sunny side.
They better know it!
With Joyce. Let's talk.
You're listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the sunny side.
I want to thank you all so much. Because of time, well, it's actually 2 p.m. on the clock. We're done with confessions today. I want to apologize to WhatsApp callers still calling. I do not have any more time allotted for confessions, but here's what we're going to do. If you would like to call the show, I would love for you to please remember next week, call a whole lot earlier. Maybe that way you can get your slot and allotted time on radio. For messages on WhatsApp, we're just going to capture them. And at the early hours of the show next week, we would revisit those confessions before we take new ones, because I think that's what I can do in order to properly manage the responsibility of handling messages, phone calls, and WhatsApp all within the allotted time that I have for confessions. You all have been brilliant. I truly wish you some understanding in life just so that you can properly navigate living. Thank you again for today's attendance on Confessions. I'll see you next week on Confessions, same time. But remember, as soon as you know it's Thursday, get your messages in, all right? Just get them in. Get them in. Start once it's 12. Just get them in. Just get them in. Because what else can I say to you? I want to preface the Lords of Logic right now, go off on a musical break, and come back. I'm already tired. I'm fatigued, if that's the word. I'm fatigued, and I think... No, it's not confessions. I think it's the Lords of Logic. Maybe it's even something else, you know. I'm just fatigued. Okay, so today on the Lords of Logic, in a moment, we kick off officially, but I just want to preface by saying, I wanted you to tell me whether you have done any research so that you can pick up your own arguments from wherever you choose, and I'll just meet you halfway. Or do I lay a groundwork and then you debate the groundwork? All right? I haven't gotten... Did you find any messages in that regard?
No.
Okay. Can I get, like, the next two lords, should I lay a background, or would you just pick up the conversation? Our topic today on the Lords of Logic is... At least I can say that every time you say, let's not be emotional, let's be logical, there is a supposition that logic is superior to emotions. Two, you are inducing the possibility that logic is more intelligent than emotions, or at least that the seemingly logical person in the conversation would have a better comprehensive understanding of the matter over the person who's being emotional. At least that's what I think you are inferring every time you say, oh yeah, let's not be emotional, let's be logical. But I think what is even more popular every time I hear people say that is the concept that logicality is superior to emotions. And therefore, the person who is more logical without emotions is probably better suited to judgment. My name's Joyce, and I want to welcome you to the Lords of Logic. So I posit that you cannot arrive at sound judgment without emotions. So there are a few examples. I can run one example right now and maybe say a few thanks, and then we'll go for a musical break, and then we come back. You're listening to Nigeria Info. You're on the sunny side. It's 7 minutes past 2 p.m. I want to give you an example, and it may not make sense just yet, but it would as the conversation develops. Music. In music, there's mathematics. So if you've ever learned music in school, there's mathematics in music. But mathematics, by what I understand your logic to be, I can represent it in music as the hardware. Because in music, you have a piano, so for example, you number your keys, for example. That's math. Like you number your keys. And many times you have to divide them to get a tone, whether it's a major or a minor. Yeah. But music is not mathematics. But there is mathematics in music.
Yes.
You can also say that music is mathematics, but in a very narrow sense. So the math in music needs to be fused with something else for it to make music. So sound. So there is numbers, and then you fuse numbers with sound, and you get a tone. If you fuse numbers, sound, and emotions, you get something that moves your human spirit.
Yeah.
So that if a thing is without emotion, it cannot move a thing. So another example, that it can't move you, or it shouldn't move you. In fact, I would say that it cannot move you. You can imitate motion, but it will not move you in the sense of somebody who's moved by worship, moved by art, moved by love, moved by rhythm, moves. But you can imitate it. So it's like a fake and an original, like an imposter, an imitation, and the original stuff. So if you look at babies do not have, and I mean babies, toothless, crawling, don't speak. They have intelligence. They don't have logic. They have encoded intelligence. So a baby can identify with the eyes, a baby can cry, a baby can laugh, male, female, they can smile. Some of them are mischievous. They're playful. All of that is encoded. And a baby can interact with an adult without the foreknowledge of education, without the education as you know it. But they know how you can understand yourselves, and you can see the same pattern in animals. Right? Okay, good. So let's try something real quick. I'm giving you all these examples before I go into my notebook. The literature is plenty. But just off the jump, when you say, let's not be emotional, let's be logical, I'm wondering what you mean. I'm wondering if you understand what you mean. So here are some examples of, these are most basic, so they're called primary. There are other far-reaching, latent, deep emotions that have not even made it to your linguistics, to your language. Anger is an emotion. Fear is an emotion. Sadness, disgust, jealousy, guilt, frustration, loneliness, anxiety, shame, disappointment, worry. So anytime you are in any of those kinds of mood, you are in an emotional state, or at least you are reading something through emotions. So let's do something else. It's my understanding from both experience and research that the brain, that the things that happen to the human body of which you are aware, it's not happening in your brain. It is, your brain is decoding a stimuli. So I can... What?
You poked me.
Okay, so how did that make you feel?
Just startled, I guess.
Okay, so I didn't tickle your heart hard enough.
Nah.
Okay.
It's
Do
more
you
like a
tickle?
poke.
Do you have sensitive extremities?
Yeah, but not here. I kind of killed the ones here.
You killed the one on your... You killed... That's what they do. They die. They kill it. So maybe when you say, let's not be emotional, let's be logical, you're killing something. Because the way for you... The proper way to comprehension is through the pipelines of emotion. How else do you know you're angry? Emotion, anger is an emotion. How else do you know you're happy? Happiness is an emotion. How else do you know you're frustrated? Frustration is an emotion. But I think what you're failing to do is you're attempting something else which you're not admitting. So I want to go back to the what happens in your brain. For you to know that you're sad, your brain has an encoding system where something saddening or bad or happens and your brain encodes it, and what you feel is sadness. So your brain is an encoding system. Another way to understand it is just Google. Hold on. Let's Google aspects of the brain. Hold on. I need to get the exact question. What are the areas of the brain wired with emotions? I told you the second time I introduced this conversation to you, emotions, that emotions are physically wired to your brain. Like if they put you under some brain reading machines, they could read your emotions off your brain. In fact, science is saying that they're able to now not just read your thoughts, but read your emotions. And by what they're able to read, they're transferring that data into machines. So they're creating an imitation with machines. Society tells you that being emotional is weak. But being emotional is what makes you sound. It's what gives you judgment. It's what gives you comprehension. It's what informs your behavior. Because your human character is the force work of emotions. Alright, so let's look at the human brain. Amygdala, prefrontal cortex, the hippocampus. Hold on, if you're on WhatsApp, just give us a moment. Just give me a moment, and then I asked earlier whether I should give a groundwork or whether you already had done your groundwork. I got no response, so you have to let me please finish my groundwork, and you can call in, all right? I'm not going to finish the groundwork. I'll just leave it somewhere where you can pick it up. Okay, so we're looking at the areas of the brain wired with emotions. Amygdala, the prefrontal cortex, the hippocampus, the hypothalamus, anterior, insular, basal ganglia, the brain stem, and the very popular one, which is used in the tech world, is the limbic system. The limbic system is what robotics engineers use to wire emotions into robots. It's how they program you to stay fixed on your phone. So they imitate your limbic system and create a pattern of
the algorithm,
but they also they're imitating how your brain works in the hardware of a phone. So when they say you're addicted to a hardware phone, to your social media, they're practically exploiting your limbic system. Don't take my word for it, you can Google that. All right, so I want to try. This phone has a feature, and I want to use it on Kemi. She's my lab rat.
Oh God,
it's not going to be bad.
I'm not going to disappear.
No, I want I want us to put this to test.
Okay.
All right. So I wanted to read Kemi a love poem, but she's not my lover, and I don't care.
No, that would.
What you're gonna be all mushy? What are you gonna fall in love with me?
I've already done
that. For a young lady who has a boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
Because Kemi's got she has a lover actually.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. It has to be short. I don't have all day. Please just give me a moment, please. So, and I'm going to play it on air so that you can attempt to put yourself in the position of the receiver. Write me a short poem for a young lady. Hold on. I'm there. I'm not good with fun. Well, I'm not bad with it, but write me a short poem for a young lady who has a boyfriend. Whom you want. Is this correct? Write me a short poem hold on. No, pardon me. That's wrong. Write a short poem for a young lady who has a boyfriend. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Lagos, wait. I told you to call me earlier. You didn't. I beg you, just give me a moment. Write a short poem. 2.
Oh, okay.
My eyes are crossed. Pardon me. To a lady you love, but.
Ooh.
All right, we're there.
Spicy.
Kemi's about to give us her honest to God lover reaction. Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, internet. I got it. All right, good. So I'm not the one who's reading it. We're gonna get a logic. I'm expressing art to you.
Okay.
But remember the social construct, which is the topic, is let's not be emotional.
Let's be logical.
Let's be logical. So let's do this.
Your smile's a light I can't look away from, a melody I hear in every hum. But I'm a ship anchored outside the bay, watching as you sail another's way. My love for you is a silent, hopeful prayer, whispered on the wind, hanging in the air. I hold it close, a secret I will keep, a treasure buried in the ocean deep.
Stop blushing.
I'm not.
Are you in love with the writer of the poem?
No.
I wrote the poem. You don't love me?
No. I just replaced you with my boyfriend. That's what I did.
Oh, you replaced me already?
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
That's cute.
No, hold on. Let me try
Your
again.
smile's a light I can't look away from, a melody I hear in every hum.
Okay.
But I'm a ship anchored outside the bay, watching as you sail another's way. My love for you is a silent, hopeful prayer, whispered on the wind, hanging in the air. I hold it close, a secret I will keep, a treasure buried in the ocean deep.
All right. So basically, this is supposed to be me in love with you, but you are with somebody else.
Yeah, it's definitely
All right.
giving
So
that.
so would you fall in love with this phone?
What now?
Would you fall in love with the phone?
No.
Why not? The phone just read you a poem.
It's a phone. It's an object.
But it's a romantic poem.
But it's an object.
Let's be logical. It's expressing love and admiration and desire for you.
Well, I can hold it if I'm being logical.
I'm holding it.
Well, I can't do
Okay,
things
you know what?
with it.
We can put it in a robot. We can give it a face. Call it Susie. Call it Siri. You don't want that.
I want my baby.
Made of cold steel, but we'll program it to warm at night.
No,
All right.
no, my baby's better.
Okay, so there's something that's happening here. There's a reason you wouldn't fall in love with a phone that has just read you a poem.
No. Mm-mm.
But at least there's logic in what the phone has said.
Yeah.
There is comprehension, there's understanding, and there's an attempt to imitate the art that is telling you a love story. But you wouldn't fall in love with it. In fact, if you did not like someone and they wrote you this poem, it would irritate you.
Very much so.
Even worse. Well, I don't know for you.
Very much
some
so.
of you like, I don't know what it is you like, but if I didn't like someone and they wrote me this poem, I probably would have enough decency to say, well, don't write me poems. It just grates on my nerves.
I
Don't
won't say anything. I'll leave you on red.
Oh no, I'm the girl who talks.
I will just leave you on red.
Now I'm like, no, don't do this. Because I don't want you to think I'm consenting to it or I approve of it. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I know this is not gonna work. I don't know how to take advantage of anything. So
Yeah, that's why I just leave you on red. Archive block eventually.
Oh, you do that?
Yep.
Okay. Well, so I want to stop there because I don't want to give you the other aspects of it. Which one should I give you now? God, it's plenty. I'm telling you. So the origin of, hold on, just one more. The origin of your emotion is actually your passion. And that is wired not even in your subconscious. It's wired into your consciousness. It's also wired in your brain. Should we not add your heart to the equation? So that by the very structure of your human formation, you are an emotional being. I'm going to open up the telephone lines and we'll pick up the conversation from there. The rest of my notes may feature during the course of the conversation or maybe just next week. Okay?
Yep.
0201-2770-993, 0201-465-7190, and on WhatsApp 08095975805. You say, let's not be emotional, let's be logical. I say, that's ignorant, and let's confront it today. I want to thank you. I got that out. Welcome to Nigeria Info is the Lords of Logic. What's that? Wait, I'm sorry. It's so bad. You're going to please hang up and call back, I beg you. Please, just hang up and call me back. And then maybe make some adjustments over there. All right? Hello, welcome to the show, The Sunny Side, Nigeria Info.
Hello, Joyce.
Welcome. Tell me your name. Go ahead. You're on the Lords of Logic.
Yeah, Godman. I can remember very clearly the day I said this, and that was an issue. I said people acting emotional. They shouldn't be emotional. I can remember very well. And this is what I was saying. You say men are emotional. I accept. Yes, we're created as emotional beings. But if you go Google that, what's emotional, it means to act in your emotion than to act with reason. Kenny can Google that. Dictionary is there to tell you that when people act, it's act from the emotional part of them than from their reason, then they're acting emotionally. That's what I meant. Like, some people don't even reason to think about things. They just act on their emotions. You get angry, and then you just act on the anger. But when you have emotional intelligence, you're able to just let your emotion lie down and then reason. And then you could do things that will be rational. If you act on your emotion, you're angry already, you do things that afterwards you will like, what kind of madness is this? Why did I do this? What? You understand? There'll be so much destruction, you regret it. So that's what I meant. And if we, when you even said it, I went back to check it out in the dictionary, that when people are emotional, they're acting from their emotions instead of reasoning things, more like acting from their emotions than with reason. So that's where I'm just going to leave you. But if you have anything you want to...
Thank you so much for calling. I do appreciate it. What's up, caller? Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the Lords of Logic. Good afternoon to you. I'm sorry, if you cannot hear me, you're going to have to hang up and call back, okay? WhatsApp caller, if you cannot hear me, you're going to please have to hang up and call back. Thank you. All right, so this last caller is saying you act not from a place of reason, but from a place of emotion. Is it possible that you can arrive at reason without going through emotions? So that's your homework. Welcome to the show, The Lords of Logic. My name's Joyce. Welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon to you. Thank you so much. Is it?
Hello. Is it better right now?
Okay, I'm trying, but your voice is a lot more audible, so let's go ahead. I'll take what I get. Speak quickly. Thank you.
I would like to say hello.
What's your name? Tell us your name and you can go ahead. You're on the Lords of Logic.
Yeah, my name is Lord Christopher.
Fantastic. Good to have you here,
You
Lord.
are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Attention, secondary schools in Lagos. Season 9 of the I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate Tournament is coming this November. And this time, the battle for secondary schools with ultimate bragging right is officially on. Do you have what it takes to go head-to-head with the brightest young minds in Lagos? Can your school rise to the challenge and claim the crown? Then this is your moment. The I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate is calling your school. Registration opens September 1 and closes September 30. Registration for the I Beg to Differ Season 9 is school-based, only for schools. So gather your team and secure your spot early. To register, visit www.nigeriainfo.fm. Click on the I Beg to Differ Debates banner on the homepage. Fill out the registration.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.